Alright, I'm back. I know it's been a fat minute since I made a video or posted an update, but been a little lazy and a little forgetful when it comes to recording. But I have been doing a lot of documenting on Instagram, so I'll put the link for that in the description. So a lot of work's been done, a lot of parts have been ordered since the last video, a lot of stuff has arrived. So we'll go over that real quick. So I ordered store panel as well as a dash, and those have arrived from Scott Rod Fabrication. Got my little assistant here. Yeah. So I ordered inner skirts, heater cover, wiper cover, and strut covers. Those actually I ordered this morning, and within an hour they called and said they were going to send it out that day, which they already have. Well, today, I guess. Yeah, so I got a lot of that to kind of cover up with the holes where a lot of stock stuff was installed. No longer going to be using most of those bolt holes, so no point. Just cover it up, make it look a little nicer. I also have the bail housing from McLeod that came in. And then I installed the Motion Racework steering column, and I also have the Flame River steering rack. So I got these parts to connect the two, as well as this torque box reinforcement kit from LMR. So that's got to go get installed. Same old kind of, most of the crap is still here that I need to install. I'm working on the rear end right now. Oh, these came in. I got these on Facebook Marketplace. Some basic rims, just something to put the car on right now. Probably not going to be the final rims, might be the street rims, I don't know at this point, but yeah. So as far as work done here, as you can see, repainted most of this, just single coat, and I kind of just did a sloppy job. I mean, this car is not for show. This is more for kind of aesthetics and just, you know, it's pour 15, so it's for rust. Just so, yeah. Got the K-member installed. The manual steering rack by Flaming River is installed. The Motion Racework steering column is put in. So I got that installed. Brake cylinder is in. I actually had to modify the brake pedal, so where it normally comes in, there's a rod end that comes in, and right where it meets the brake pedal there's no hole, so I had to drill a hole in order to slide the bolt through. So yeah. And then the subframe kind of been cut out, or well, this whole panel has been cut out, and I stripped the paint because my buddy was supposed to come over, but then something happened, and then the holidays happened, and just a whole lot of crap. So yeah, there's a little bit of surface rust going on right there, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna clean it up as soon as he's ready to weld those subframe connectors in, and then this whole entire area is gonna be repainted in that Port 15. So this is gonna be all black and shiny, just like the engine bay. That's the other thing too, is when I installed that K-member, I forgot these covers. So had to get these, and these came in, installed them, so I can finish this whole job. And as I said earlier, the rear end's out. Why don't you show them what you did? Oh. You gonna spin the wheel? It's a good effort. Spin it. Like that. Come on, muscles. Eee. Eee. Say eee. So the whole rear end's out. I actually was working on this today. Got this cut flush so that the new strange axles will fit right in. Had a little bit of an issue pulling the bearings, but you know, got that all figured out. I actually got the tool to pull these bushings out, just haven't done it. That goes on here instead. I mean, that replaces like the upper control arm and some other stuff. There's also a sway bar in there, and that's got to be welded in. So a lot of work still needs to be done. The carrier has been taken out. I actually have it over here. So we have the old carrier, the old ring gear, the old pinion, my old cam. This is all kind of trash. I kind of let my grandpa decide what he wants to do with it. The new pinion. This is the old bearing from that pinion. I shaved the inside down so that I could use it as a test bearing. Ah, forget about it. Here's that little tool I was talking about, the upper, let's see, upper control arm bushing, whatever the tool, rear upper control arm bushing tool. All my bearings and bolts for the cover, and then this is the new housing with the new carrier with the ring gear installed, and as you can see, big difference. There's no Chengaderas isn't in here. So yeah, this is gonna be installed back in. And I just wanted to bring this out for comparison. You could see how much beefier the Strange one is from stock. And then also this has got the 5-lug conversion already in there. So all I gotta do is bolt it in place and bam. Last but not least, we got the motor. Kind of did the bottom end-ish, partially. Got the pistons and rods in and the cranks. And then I left it at that for a while. But yesterday decided to go ahead and try and cover it all up. But so I got the timing in there, the timing chain, the sprocket. Got it all timed up perfectly. You can see I still have cylinder 1 up. And then did the whole bottom end, the whole pan, the wind cover and the oil pickup. Got the rear cover on. Went to go install the lifters and the lifter tray. Didn't have the bolts. Bolts didn't come with the new lifter trays, and the old ones, out of this entire big box of bolts, I threw away. So got those on order, actually coming in tomorrow. Once those come in, gonna finish doing the rods, the lifters, and then hopefully gonna get the heads in. I got brand new bolts all the way around for the heads, ARPs, of course. Gonna lightly bolt that on just by hand with a couple bolts so it doesn't fall off, but that's gonna have to come off when we drop the motor in. So yeah, I mean, that's really about it. I'm gonna cover this back up. Got all the lifters and the rockers in oil. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, gotta weld this in the gas tank. This is like a little sump area so that I can install an external pump and return. And yeah, I think that's really all we got going on. This is just the clutch that I moved from over there to over here because we're selling all these table saws and radial saws and lathes and all that, so we can make room to bring the car in here. Hopefully get it in here before the welding starts, so get some good welding done. So yeah, that's the big update, and I will be working on actually making more videos. So before I forget, this is everything that's going in when we put the rear end back in. A lot of the lines, brake lines that need to be installed to convert this from the 4-lug rear drum brakes to 5-lug calipers. Got the calipers. I got the rotors in here, which I actually don't need. Calipers, because the rotors, actually no, I mean, I'm kidding, I do need these. Calipers, lines, gear oil, pads, just miscellaneous hardware. These are what I don't need. Is whoops, yeah, I don't need these because they're already on the axles. So yeah, So I got a lot of work ahead of me. Gonna be making a lot more videos, especially when I get my buddy over here. He's been kind of lagging on coming over the past couple months, but once I get him over here, get a lot of stuff that needs to be welded, me taught how to weld, so that I can at least do tack welding, get stuff prepared for him to come in and weld stuff, and then I don't know, a lot of random crap that needs to be done. Off the top of my head, we still need to replace the front and rear windshield. Pretty much everything in this video has got to get installed. Got to go get a drive shaft measured and made. And yeah, that's really all I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah, till next time. Stuff wasn't bolted in. Ooh. Ooh.